All right, I am recording. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing a slide presentation, and so you guys can follow along that. I'm going to share my screen. I probably won't have access to the chat box, so I'll get to that once I stop the slide presentation. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Remember how to do that. Okay, share. All right, can you guys see this? I'm going to go ahead and start this slideshow. There we go. All right, if you need to move things around so you can see this, go ahead. All right, so again, my name is Kelly, and as you may have gathered by now, I am not a doctor, a pharmacist, or even a CBD or essential oil expert. I'm simply someone who loves all things natural, appreciates a company who puts quality and integrity first, always looking for opportunities to educate myself, and I have learned how to incorporate essential oils and CBD into my daily life. Any information discussed in this event is for educational purposes only and has not been evaluated by the FDA. The FDA has laws in place regarding the claims we can make about essential oils. I know that Nature's Ultra CBD and Young Living essential oils are powerful and can be life-changing. However, since restrictions are in place about what we as distributors are able to recommend, claim, or suggest, it is very important that you understand that guidelines are in place and I cannot make specific recommendations for you and your health concerns. Rather than focus on what's not allowed, it's exciting to know that you are in charge of your own wellness. So let's let that investigation begin. Use your oils, study your resources, get to know your body. One awesome thing about becoming a member with Young Living is the educational opportunities are endless, and ensuring that members know how to safely and effectively use their oils is very important. So let me see, how do I click through? There we go. All right, so what is CBD? This was my main question when I started my research. CBD is certainly a hot topic that everyone is discussing. Some are for it, others are against it, and many have no clue what it is or how it works. In order to empower yourself to make good choices for your health and wellness, it's important to have a basic understanding of this product. So let's start at the beginning. CBD stands for cannabidiol. It is a compound that comes from the hemp plant, also known as cannabis sativa. This compound is part of a complex body system called the endocannabinoid system. The endocannabinoid system is a regulatory system in the body that helps with brain functionality and helps to regulate the nervous, endocrine, and immune systems. It assists with things like digestion, pain modulation, reproduction, stress, appetite control, mood, temperature control, and even memory. This is a complex system that is undergoing further research. It has become the new frontier for plant-based medicines. The ECS, endocannabinoid system for short, works by regulating messages that are sent throughout the body. When your brain wants to send a message to the body, it releases a chemical called a neurotransmitter. This neurotransmitter is released from a neuron. Once this message is released, it must reach across a gap called a synapse. The next neuron, When the message is received, it excites the neuron, which then allows the message to continue moving from neuron to neuron until it reaches its final destination. When the neurotransmitter excites the neuron, it interacts with the cannabinoid receptors, acting as locks that can only be unlocked with a specific set of keys. Two of the most well-known receptors in this system are CB1 and CB2. When the postsynaptic neuron receives a message, it activates these cannabinoid receptors and sends a message back in the opposite direction. It often limits the response of the first neuron so that less of the neurotransmitter is released. This action affects how the message is sent, received, and processed. And it also helps to regulate the processes of the body, creating homeostasis or balance. One of the biggest concerns about CBD is whether it contains THC, and if using it means they're using a form of marijuana. That was certainly my concern. THC stands for tetrahydrocannabinol. It gives with a euphoric feeling, often referred to as getting high. THC interacts with CB1 receptors. mainly in the brain and the central nervous system. CBD does not interact with the body in the same way and has no psychoactive properties. There is no euphoric feeling or altered mental state. CBD works with CB2 receptors and has more of an impact on the immune, gastrointestinal, and peripheral nervous systems. Cannabis sativa varieties with less than 0.3% THC by dry weight are considered hemp plants. Varieties with higher levels of THC are considered marijuana plants. So a little bit about CBD in the history. Historically, hemp has been grown and used for centuries for everything from cloth and paper to lamp fuels, ropes, industrial fiber, food, and even body care products. During colonial times, everyone was mandated to grow hemp. Presidents Washington and Jefferson both grew hemp, and it was widely grown in the United States up through the mid-20th century. It wasn't until 1970 that Congress passed the Controlled Substances Act and classified hemp as a Schedule I drug with strict regulations for its use and cultivation. In 2018, Congress passed the Agriculture Improvement Act that removed hemp and some cannabis products from the Controlled Substances Act, thereby making it more readily available. All right, so let's talk about the difference between full spectrum and isolate. There are two terms you need to know when understanding CBD. They're full spectrum and isolate. A full spectrum product still comes from the same cannabis sativa plant, but must contain less than 0.3% THC. It is processed in a way that allows it to retain the terpenes, flavonoids, plant parts, and other cannabinoids. The downside is the small amount of THC can cause a person to fail a drug test. Some individuals are also more susceptible to the effects of THC and may have a negative experience. Can y'all just take a second and make sure y'all are muted so you can hear me? Let me see, there we go, I think I got it. Okay. What's next? Oops. There we go. CBD isolate is the purest form of CBD. Supercritical CO2 extraction is used to remove everything from the product except the CBD compounds. This leaves you with a product with 0.00% THC. Because it is an isolate, there are no trace amounts of THC, which means it will not interact with drug testing. By isolating the CBD compounds, we can ensure safety, purity, and therapeutic value of the CBD. In order to get a synergistic effect, we can use therapeutic grade essential oils to add terpenes back to the product, thereby creating a controlled, broad spectrum CBD. So what are terpenes? Terpenes are the key to getting the synergistic effect with your CBD. Terpenes are aromatic hydrocarbons that are found in the essential oils of a plant. They affect the CB1 and CB2 receptors and neurotransmitters in the brain. Some of the most common terpenes are, just a little sciencey for you. You can see them right there on the slide. Myrcene, limonene, caryophyllene, terpeneol, menthol, and linalool. You can take two powerful products, CBD and therapeutic grade essential oils, and make them even more powerful by using them together. A therapeutic grade essential oil is one thing that is tested for purity and potency, and one that has the highest standards for sourcing. Young Living Essential Oils has been around for over 25 years and is the industry leader in essential oils, providing therapeutic grade essential oils and oil-infused products. These terpene-rich essential oils have been used for centuries to increase overall health and wellness. So why use CBD? You may be wondering the benefits of this powerful product. Science has a lot to say on this topic. One thing to consider when researching CBD oil is whether the study looks at CB1 or CB2 receptors. If a study is only looking at CB1 receptors, then the product they are testing is a medical marijuana and the cannabinoid THC. Some studies test CBD and THC together to see the synergistic benefits of the combination on the body, while others just test CBD. It is important to remember that CB1 receptors primarily affect the central nervous system and the brain. CB2 receptors mainly affect the digestive and immune systems, as well as the peripheral nervous system. This means that CBD can have a supportive effect on these parts of the body and can be used for daily maintenance. Many people have reported a decrease in their symptoms while using CBD daily,
You know
especially
Steve?
for supporting
No.
an
The
individual with
IT guy
chronic
at the school?
health
No.
issues.
Fucking that fucker used to make.
There we go. Because of the impact on the digestive system, CBD can increase serotonin and thereby increase mood and reduce occasional anxiety. This is a common symptom many women experience after giving birth due to fluctuating hormones. Endocannabinoids can be naturally found in breast milk, and CBD isolate is generally thought to be safe for pregnant women and nursing mothers. CBD can also be used topically to soothe sore muscles and joints and support a healthy skeletal system. Did I go too fast there? Yep, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. There's that slide if you want to take a quick look at it. I'll give you a second. All right. How to use it. CBD is a versatile product that can be used in many ways. Before dosing CBD oil for yourself, it is important to decide which application method will be best for your specific needs. Some are more effective than others at targeting specific issues. So let's see here. I think it's a good tip to always start small and increase until you find your desired results. All right, to increase the impact of CBD isolate, the therapeutic grade essential oils can be added or used in combination. As with CBD dosing, you want to consider the application method that would make the most sense for your health needs. A good reference book for essential oils can help you see which terpene-rich oils might be the best for your specific needs and how to apply them. Therapeutic grade essential oils can be used in similar ways as CBD, and the three primary application methods are topical, internal, and aromatic. Let's start with topical. Therapeutic grade essential oils can be applied directly to the skin. They can be used for skin support, muscle and joint support, and relaxation. Some oils may create a warm sensation on the skin and are best diluted with carrier oil when applied. It is best to dilute oils when applying to young children as well. And if you use essential oils with your CBD oil topically, the MCT oil and the CBD will act as a carrier oil, and using the carrier oil will increase the absorption of the essential oils. Internal use. Therapeutic grade essential oils can be used internally. For this method, I only recommend the use of Young Living essential oils. It is imperative that essential oils to be tested to ensure purity. Young Living has a strict seed to seal commitment that guarantees the oils that will be of the highest quality, tested for purity, and grown and harvested in a sustainable manner. This is one of the main reasons I chose Young Living, is because of their seed to seal guarantee. And then you're going to learn more about the CBD, the Nature's Ultra CBD, and why I like it just as much as Young Living. So Young Living Vitality oils can be taken in capsules, added to food or drinks, placed under the tongue, taken in oil-infused supplements, and when taken with CBD, the essential oils will increase the effect of CBD. For example, Orange Vitality can be taken with CBD to boost immunity, increase mood, support heart health, and aid in relaxation. And then lastly, aromatics. So this method of application involves breathing in the essential oils. You can place a drop of essential oil into your hand, cup over your nose before breathing deeply. You can also use a diffuser to get the oil molecules into the air. So when essential oils are breathed into the nose, they trigger the olfactory nerve, which sends a signal to the limbic system located in the back of the brain. The oil molecules are so small, they're able to cross the blood-brain barrier and have a positive impact on the brain. All right, so as you can see, there are a variety of ways to use both CBD oil and therapeutic grade essential oils in a safe and healthy manner. When used together, they create something even more powerful and life-changing. Scientists are now able to see why these plant-based products have been used for hundreds of years with very few, if any, side effects. I encourage you to make these products part of your daily wellness routine and experience the benefits firsthand. I know I certainly have. Okay. So, getting started with CBD is very easy. You can get started by purchasing Nature's Ultra CBD through Young Living. Nature's Ultra CBD is infused with Young Living essential oils. My favorite is the peppermint. when you use, oh, and the pet one too. When you purchase it through Young Living, you're able to get Young Living's member pricing, which is super awesome. Nature's Ultra CBD is an independent company that follows Young Living seed to seal standards, which I'll get to that in a second. But being able to get discounted through Young Living is awesome because you can save yourself some money. So when you purchase it through Young Living, you're able to get member pricing. Log on to if you are a Young Living member, you're going to log on to youngliving.com and sign into your account. If you are not a Young Living member yet, I will talk about that in a second. And so after logging in, you're going to click on Quick Order and you're going to see Nature's Ultra. Follow those steps to link your Young Living account, and then you're going to choose whichever Nature's Ultra products you choose, or whatever suits your fancy. So here are the products that are infused with Young Living essential oils. I mentioned that the Cool Mint CBD oil is my favorite, and the unflavored one for pets, my dogs like as well. So one reason I hesitated on getting started with CBD was because I wasn't certain or wasn't aware of a company that I trusted as much as I do Young Living with their seed to seal standards. And when Young Living partnered with Nature's Ultra, they are backed by Young Living seed to seal quality commitments. So they have the same growing practices and standards that Young Living does. And that's important because I know that a lot of CBD products are contaminated with heavy metals or pesticides. There's a study out that says 70% of CBD products are contaminated. So that is because hemp is a sponge for anything in the soil. So if the soils are testing positive for heavy metals, if the soils are treated with chemical pesticides, the hemp is going to suck it up. And so knowing that, I was very hesitant to purchase any CBD until I could find a company that I trusted. And I am super happy that I was able to find Nature's Ultra and learn more and give it a try myself. So you can search that. You can find that report online. Just do a quick Google search for it and you'll find it. And you can read more about it. So Young Living has access to discounted Nature's Ultra pricing. And if you want to, Young Living also, as a company, offers a membership discount when you purchase one of their starter kits. The premium starter kit contains 12 oils, all of which contain terpenes that enhance the effect of the CBD isolate. The starter kit also contains a diffuser, Thieves hand purifier, samples of the antioxidant juice strengthening Red, and comes with a 24% discount on all future purchases. And these kits are half off of retail, and you will receive the support of me, my team, my community, and much more. Whether you just want to customize your CBD experience or you're ready to take on some major lifestyle changes, these kits are the perfect way to start. And I'll talk about more of that in a second. Here's a starter kit, which I just talked about. Sorry about that. That's the 12 oils in the whole kit. And I'm going to stop sharing so you can see my face. All right. Hi, everyone. Okay, so if you are a Young Living member, you have easy access into Nature's Ultra pricing. You just need to, as I mentioned before, link your account and you will be able to access those products to give them a try. If you were a Young Living member and your account is inactive, that is okay too. All you have to do is reactivate your account, just log in, place a 50 PV order of whatever you want, and perhaps fill up on things that you've run out of. And then you can link your your Young Living account, your Nature's Ultra account from there. And if you are not yet a Young Living member, you have a couple options. I just put a link into the chat box there. So you have a couple options. The starter kit that I mentioned before, that will get you into Young Living's pricing, and then the CBD, the Nature's Ultra CBD pricing is $165. And that gets you all of the things. If you feel like that is too much from what you want to have now and you want just really the CBD, you can do a basic kit for $35 as well. And that comes with basically just the bottom of the kit, comes with a couple samples of Ningxia Red, the hand sanitizer, a bottle of Stress Away, and like that's it. So once if you decide that's what you want to select the basic kit, and then you can, after you check out, you can link your Young Living account to Nature's Ultra and get all of the pricing there. Both kits get you access to the 24% discount and our whole community. And however, the premium starter kit is by far the best value because it is 50% off of retail, and you get all of those terpene-rich essential oils that you can use with your CBD. Personally, I have used CBD, the muscle rub. I love the roller for the Calm roller before sleep for bed. And the pets, my 2 dogs have been really loving it. I've loved it for Betty. She's had her whole life, just some anxiety, and that has really calmed her down. And then Jane, her sister, she's just getting older, and I can tell when she stands up, her joints hurt a little bit, and that has made a huge difference for her. And then I'm also using the tinctures under my tongue or in my coffee. The pepper one's really good in coffee, daily. And I've just noticed that I feel good. As with anything, nothing is a magic bullet or a magic pill. I feel like CBD is one of those tools in our toolbox to help us live a vibrantly healthy life. So many other things. Oils are one of them. Good sleep, low stress, real food. All of those things are tools for our toolbox, and CBD is just one more of those tools. So if y'all have any questions, please pop them into the message box. If you, or you can unmute yourself and shoot a question over. I am certainly not a CBD expert. I did do my research and put this together for y'all to learn, and myself, and I found it really helpful and informative to learn just really about the history and why CBD does what it does. So I will close. Okay, so let's see. We got our first question here. If you're taking CBD for pain, arthritis, or ankle pain, do you know how long it can take to feel the effects? If anyone else in here has been using CBD and can answer that question, that would be great. I have found that I will say with my dog, I noticed that I had to give it to her a few times for it to be really noticeable for her. She can't talk to me. I will say that personally, I have I have a shoulder and a hip issue, and I notice that when I am taking it regularly, I don't notice it, and when I stop, I do. So as far as how long, I think it's important to know, how much you're dosing, and to find that nice synergistic effect with you and your body. So I think it's just a trial and error until you find the right dosing. And I do know that from what I've read in another book, that using it regular gets you the best results. And I've known that personally because I used it for a month and then I stopped, and I noticed that I wanted to keep taking it. Any other questions? Is it available in Canada? I don't know. I will get back to you on that. If anybody else on the call is aware, let me know. I'm not sure if it is, to be honest, but because it is an American company, but I don't know about the rules around ordering it and having it shipped to Canada or not. That answer might come from Nature's Ultra itself, but I will I'll look into that, Alyssa, and I'll get back to you. Let's see. Cheryl said that the muscle rub on her thumb, she used it twice and it felt better. For the calming roll-on, personally, I roll it on my here, and then I just kind of roll it on the sides of my neck. I find that I can smell it because it has young living oils in it and smells really good. And but you can put it on your feet, you can put it on your spine, anywhere on your body, it's going to get to where it needs to be. And I love it. It smells so good. I think it's the vetiver in it that I love so much. You're welcome. Anybody else? Thank you guys joining me so much on it does smell fantastic. I agree, Heather. Thank you for joining me today. I really I love sharing this information. I love talking about it and teaching it. And I just am feeling honored that you chose to spend a little bit of your time on a Sunday afternoon with me here learning. Darlene says that using the CBD has really helped her back. That's awesome. You're welcome, Cheryl. Here is my email. I'm going to put it in here right now. If there is any questions that you have that come up after this event has closed that you are curious about, please do not hesitate to email me. Like I said, I will be sending this this recording out to all of you who watched, so you can come back to it again at a later date if you need to. For those watching, my email is kelly@olardy.com, OHLARDY.com. And if that is it, I will close up this class and let y'all get back to the rest of your day. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll be seeing you soon. Mwah. And how do I end it? Okay.